Just got to Joshua Tree. So excited. Da, 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 da. I think I'm gonna like go in the hot tub and then I'm gonna start packing my stuff. Where did I go? I know where I'm going. Not that I didn't know, but seeing it on the map is like different. My journal that I will definitely be taking with me. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I might bring this workout band. I don't like remember what 80 degrees feels like, and I definitely don't know what it feels like to be 80 degrees in the desert, so I'm open to being humbled by the weather tomorrow. In fact, I welcome it. I'm excited. It's up, it's not very good. I feel safe. I'm letting my camera charge. This is the inside of the tent, like an inside net. And I was setting it up as if it was a tent. This is the tent. At the outside. Let's get the rest. I was trying to attach the inner. I realized right now, this tent is inside out. Is inside out. Ugh. I'm gonna have a non-alcoholic beer and come out and finish this. First mistake was putting up the inner liner and not putting up the tent. Then it was having it inside out. My tent pegs were also not at the right angle for a while. Let's go. Mile in. It is so hot, hotter than I expected. I'm so glad I wore what I wore. I'm having a great time right now, feeling the challenges that I put forward for myself on purpose with the weight and being in the desert. Both new for me as a hiker, so it's exciting. I like it. I was just thinking about how like I'm never gonna feel this again. Like doing this for the first time, sleeping out in the wilderness alone for the first time, setting up my tent out for the first time. Like these are all things that I feel like I have to appreciate right now. All these first times, they really will only be first times right now. Still doing good. Haven't drank any of my water. Just haven't needed it, and I know that it's like when you don't need it, you should still drink it. I'm gonna chug water once I get to my spot, but I just want to make sure I get my tent set up, so I am fine and plugging along. This is my little spot tonight. Yay, here we go. It's a little windy and the sun's kind of going down, so I'm gonna set up my tent as quickly as I can, and I probably will not record it because I just want to get it going, so I will report back. I did it. That was crazy. I did the thing where I put it inside out again, and then I got it right. I think it took me like, I don't know, but I feel good about it. I feel good about it, I think. I am so tired. I'm like waiting, I'm trying to wait for the darkness so I could see the stars. This is like the whole point of being out in Joshua Tree. It's so windy. I am afraid for my tent, but it seems to be holding up. I really hope it holds up. I mean, I have no reason not to think it will. I don't think it'll get, I hope it doesn't get windier. Honestly, I'll just sleep with everything on top of me. I won't even like... My Garmin's going off. People are sending me messages. Stop sending me messages. Just journaling a little bit about my day. I was thinking about how like I just want to try everything. I don't need to be spectacular at everything. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to be of the interest of a bunch of strangers. Like I just want to have human experience after human experience after human experience. I wrote this down, win the day. I know that people say a lot of like seize the day, but I feel like win the day is good because it's like if you just focus on winning the day, then you win. You win life. If you can somehow manage to do that over and over. And seizing the day kind of sounds like you need to like take it by the balls and like make something happen with your day. Whereas win the day just means end it in joy. I made it to see the beautiful sky. And now I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. Okay, good night. I'm starving. My fingers are so dirty. My nails are so dirty. These are fantastic. I really think these are like going to be a staple for me. I love these. I also love these. A lot of people think they're disgusting, but they are nothing more and nothing less than what you need. Trying to get out here for the sunset. Oh, I sound so cheesy, but like I feel so alive right now. I'm gonna do some self-care stuff this morning. Brush my teeth, and wash my face. There it is. The moment I've been waiting for. I just did a meditation. You know, the other day I realized like, well, if we were shot out into the universe, we would die. We're more a part of the planet than we are a part of the universe. We are an extension of this planet. And I just felt like it last night. It was really lovely. I have no pants on. I'm really not. I don't want to sound woo-woo. I'm not a woo-woo person. I'm happy that I make agreements with myself and I stick with my agreements. That's something I always say that I want to be, and that's something that I always say I want to find in other people is, you know, connect with people who stick with their agreements in life. It's a good quality to have, I think. That sun feels so good. As soon as the sun comes up, it's like warm. I realize I don't really have anything to like dry my hands or anything. Oh, I have what I'm wearing. And my hair. Oh, I found it. Fuck yeah. I'm like, last night it was so windy. Insane. It was just insane. It was cool to have, I mean, look how successful my tent setup was. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to break this down all at once. So first things first, my poles. Thank you, Rocks. You were really a game changer. One, 2, 3. Thank you to my first campsite ever. Needed to pose next to a Joshua tree. I'm like, my mouth was really dry last night, which doesn't really ever happen to me. Like I don't like it was like perpetually dry. Like, and I don't really have that issue typically at night. So I think that was a little desert thing. Oh, cute little cactuses. There's so many weird things in the desert. There's like plants that like stick to you. Like I've had a couple of plants just like stick to me in a way that I've never had happen before. Just like plant sperm like fly out of the sky and just take me away, put me somewhere else so I can find a mate. Hear it, but when I say it, when I do it, it sounds like someone mimics me over there. I'm just proud of myself for taking the steps little by little to make this dream come true. Like today, I know I'm not gonna hike it today, but today is the day that I'm like, I know I'm gonna definitely hike the PCT. I knew I was, because I said I was. But today is the day. I know this is just one day and the PCT is a long journey, but I want to do it and I'm gonna do it. And this is just, you know, what is that? A building is built brick by brick or something. I am laying down the bricks, baby. That's how it feels. You know, Catalina's next. I'm so excited, but I'm just trying to soak in this because this is like my first time backpacking, even though it was really short. This is kind of what I was talking about the other day. I was saying how, I'll give you this beautiful view. I was just saying how, like, you know, my first time setting up my tent is over. And it was so windy. It was so windy and crazy. It's why I didn't film it, because I didn't know if my camera was even gonna blow over. But it was just so windy. And every time something like first I laid it down inside out again like a fucking idiot. And then my stakes wouldn't stay in on one side. And it kind of like pulled it, so it was like in a weird direction, but I just went with it because I just knew that if I staked in the first one really well, and then I just slowly made my way around, I would be able to do it. And I did. And every time it was like feeling stressful, I was like, you're never going to have this first time again. This is the first time in this long journey of 100 times you're going to set up your tent. This is the first time. And it was just, I just appreciated it, you know. My first night alone, you know. I have a lot of firsts coming up. In my meditation, I've been saying I'm so happy and grateful that my heart is full of love, because my heart's been kind of broken a lot this year. And I know that anything you do from a place of love is usually pretty great. So if I can just start there. I'm on a downhill stretch. I just wanted to mention, I say thank you to every campsite, every little spot that I've enjoyed. I know it's probably so cheesy, but I love this, and I am grateful that I can do this. Thank you to these mountains for being here, and to the people who take care of it, because I have never been happier than when I'm out in these mountains. I mean, there's a lot of things that make me really happy, but this is on the top 5, baby. I've come across a little turtle. He's so cute. He doesn't want anything to do with me, obviously. So cute. Hi, buddy.
So I did it. I camped alone for the first time. I didn't see a single soul the entire time I was out there. I really liked it. My biggest fear, honestly, was that the wind was gonna blow some massive boulder down the hill into my campsite and I would just be mashed potatoes. But no, at least not today. I live to see another day. I needed to know if I actually like this. And I'm really grateful to learn that I do. And I don't only like it, but I love it. I loved being by myself with all the space and all the silence. I realized my bigger hiking goals, they're not just passing ideas. They're real, and I can do this. And I want to. I learned that I adore my trekking pole tent. My Durston tent is my favorite piece of gear right now. And I know how to pitch it in 25-mile-per-hour winds, which is pretty sweet. And I also love the desert. And I love the desert sunset winds. And I love sleeping on the ground. Peace begins with me.
This is a cool rock. Look at this weird rock. Oh, I love it. You can sit kind of. I don't want to die, but probably will sit there. One thing about cheers. Non-alcoholic Bex isn't bad. So I loved it.
I've got the tent thing down. I learned I need to figure out more battery situation. The battery situation's good, but plugs for charging things up before I head out. I need more so I can just do it all at once. For the tops of my trekking poles, because they're so tight and dug into the ground, I think I need to get like a little cover for them to protect them because I don't want to ruin my trekking poles. But overall, I'm so proud of myself. I can't wait to do it again.